like that enthusiasm. And, for the last 6 months, I wish I could give you better news, but COVID seems to be running the show right now. But as I've said, we're seeing a lot of interest in the business. Same thing you're experiencing, though. People are unsure, don't want to commit, and that's understandable.
Yes.
But we're at that point, Waleed, where we're so close, like we can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Sure.
Because so many people now want to come to Canada. Oh, another piece of information, which I could discuss. The Canadian government has announced that once the borders are open, they are going to significantly increase the number of immigrants they allow into the country every year.
Okay.
We're looking at, we don't have an exact number, but it's tens of thousands, like up to 50,000 additional immigrants every year on top of what they bring in. Because our economy is hurting. We absolutely need immigrants. We rely on immigrants for the economy.
Yeah.
And also, our population is declining. So if we didn't have immigration, there would be no people left. 100 or so years.
Okay, so I have another question that is regarding your travel to Dubai. What's the updates about that part?
So at this time, absolutely not happening anytime soon.
Okay.
We're not. No one in Dubai. Well, there's no one to meet. They're not meeting. We'd have to be in quarantine for 2 weeks when we arrived. Flights out of Canada now to the Middle East are just crazy expensive, like several times more than they usually are. And people we'd like to meet with in Dubai just aren't available to meet because of COVID. The COVID situation in Dubai is pretty bad.
Definitely.
So, Dubai is not going to happen anytime soon. The goal is once the borders open, in Canada and around the world, things become safer. Hopefully, we're going to have a vaccine next year from the looks of it. So likely, Dubai hopefully will happen sometime next year. Definitely. And we want to get you to Canada as well. The opportunity to come here, see the universities, interview people.
Definitely. Well, this is what I've been planning for, and it's really the biggest asset that I do hope for in this year, by the end of this year or next year, because once people see me, visually that I'm available, there is some accreditation that will be given to the organization that I'm working with. By that time, I would have finished my PhD. So I'm a fully titled professor, and I can carry that with that title with me there, so we can create something very authentic and accessible to all of the followers on my page on Facebook, and that is just going to give legitimacy to the status of Bloomsbury, and also to the status of business and cooperation that we do have together with the universities. And this cannot happen with me sitting here in my room. I need to go out and about, doing lots of activities, lots of video tutorials, being on campus, escorting students coming to Canada from Iraq, making sure that they know their path and they are placed in the right English program or the master's degree or bachelor degree program or whatever program that they do have in there. That is a necessity for the next batch of interested people. I cannot build that on thin air or on, groundless castles. I need to be physically present with some success case studies of students that I bring with me to Canada to have them settle there with their studies. So that is going to give good affirmation to the next batch of people, and the next batch is going to be, as I expect, definitely bigger and more interested people to come. And at that point, we will start filtering those who are eligible and good candidates to travel. So the matter of so the matter of selectivity is definitely built on the criteria of building good foundation, bringing some students like 3 or 4, having them start their studies in there, document some of their trip that is going to be an absolute necessity to build something from ground that can be a good model for the upcoming students who are interested in joining the league and pursuing their studies in Canada, or they for doing immigration or other purposes.
Well, we're on exactly the same page there, and I've taken some of your advice. I know you've been adamant that we have pictures of our office. It's been hard to do because of COVID. The whole building was closed for several months.
Yeah.
But this month, we are going to have pictures of the office online. So just last month, I guess this is November. So in September, we built out our website, and we're developing some social media now, mainly focused on LinkedIn. The reason for that is we've been looking at building relationships with schools and education companies in the Middle East, as opposed to targeting individual clients.
See that. Okay.
And it was just a strategy. I mean, if we had more clients coming in, we'd have more revenue.
Okay.
More revenue, we have more to spend on social media. So social media has been more targeted to LinkedIn at this time.
Are you
it just completely died.
Is there anyone in the team right now who is interested in delivering online classes to interestees here in Baghdad and in Iraq specifically? Yes. Because I've been requesting to meet Shima, the IELTS instructor. Is her name Shima?
That's correct, Shima. Yes.
And
an Iranian Canadian.
And Maha Wasim. So these are the probably people I could definitely bring the traffic up of followers on Bloomsbury page on Facebook by going live with one of them and having a conversation about IELTS and the kind of provision of classes or lessons that you do. That is just going to add up cumulatively to the reputation and to the presence of Bloomsbury among the competitive organizations and companies that offer placement in Canada and study.
Let me talk to Shima and Maha, and we'll definitely get one of them on an interview with you, because I think that will raise our profile. Sure.
That is going to be awesome.
Now, I'm trying to remember, what the heck was I going to mention? Something about faith. Oh, yes. Okay. So last month, we set up a page on Google Maps. So now when you Google Bloomsbury Consulting, we appear on Google Maps. The photo that I just posted of the three of us on Facebook today, that is also on Google Maps. We've got the Bloomsbury logo. And in the next week or two, we're going to go to the office and take some photos.
It's adjacent to the financial district in there.
Sorry?
It shows the photos of the three of you and a night photo of Toronto, plus the location of your address, and also that. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Good activity. Plus,
we're going to have some shots of the inside of the office building. That way, people
awesome.
can associate an actual building.
Okay.
And a real office.
Okay. Well, make sure to take a photo of my desk in there too. That is missing me yet.
We can Photoshop you into the desk.
Okay, well, I can add myself on Photoshop, but yeah, definitely, we'll try our best actually to get together as soon as possible. Hopefully this year or the beginning of next year. Let's see how things turn out, and stay in touch. But please feel free to call me directly. There is no need to text me before taking the call. And I'm sorry, I just wanted to call you without planning, because I wanted to hear things from you, updates, because this cannot be definitely written. It takes lots of time, you know?
I agree. I find it's much easier to talk over the phone than it is to send multiple emails back and forth.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for calling, Waleed. I will call you tomorrow.
Sure.
I just made a note to call you. We can run over some of the questions. I'll talk to Darius now about some of the interview questions that he thinks would be good, and then we can do the interview on Sunday.
Definitely. Well, I'm looking for that.
Oh, Okay, so am I, Waleed.
Sure.
Well, thanks again for calling, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sure. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.